This is a box of fake Girl Scout cookies. And this is a fake $100 bill someone gave me when I used to sell Girl Scout cookies. You might be sitting there thinking, idiot, who would fall for a scam like selling Girl Scout cookies in the first place? If you're normal, you probably participated in free child labor, and I'm starting to list off with... Not very crunchy. Of course it was for a good cause, but I don't understand why we as children needed to be fooled into raising money for our schools. Like, we wouldn't want to do that without being bribed. I also don't know why they would make it the most inconvenient thing possible for kids to pawn off to their knowing neighbors. Like, they don't do this every year. At my school, we sold cookie dough, and the cookie dough man would come to the multi-purpose room and give us the big spiel on all the glorious prizes we could win. I only ever participated once. After my brother and I filled the freezer with about 7 tubs of cookie dough that we then had to deliver for the next few hours, our mom just bought us the prizes instead. There were different fundraisers we could do at other points in the year. I guess there was one about wrapping paper for the holiday season that must have been erased from my memories because I cannot remember this shit at all. Also, who the f wants more wrapping paper? So many people I knew growing up collected wrapping paper like it was Pokemon. Like, wait, how many gifts you giving out, Monica? What are you doing with all that? I loved doing box tops as a kid. Everybody knew those things were as good as a real thin dime. I haven't even thought about these in so long, but I spotted one on my cereal box the other day and started wondering. And yeah, of course, they're digital now. I don't know about the rest of you who grew up in the 2000s, but I've become such a curmudgeon when it comes to things unnecessarily going digital. I got the app out of curiosity and found I could connect it to my elementary school. You know, for good old time's sake. Maybe toss them the $1.50 worth of General Mills products we have in our pantry. But no, of course not. That'd be too easy. You can connect to whatever school you want, but you need to scan the receipt and not the actual box top on the box. Why wouldn't they just make it a QR code or something? I don't understand why it has to be such. Well, my mom actually told me that people used to go to the store and steal box tops from the unopened products on the shelves, making them basically unsellable. Pretty weird behavior, but for a good cause? If you couldn't guess, the charity has become largely unsuccessful since they made the switch. My elementary school has made a cool $6 since the start of the school year, and my middle school kicked its ass with a whopping $2.50. Yeah, going great, huh? And whatever happened to that money? I never saw anything at my school get better after a fundraiser, and when I dropped off my truckload of box tops. We still ate cardboard pizzas on Fridays, and they took away the strawberry milk. Like, where did my life improve as a student? I don't know, maybe it's all a ploy to get children to beg their parents to buy the things they saw on TV blatantly marketed towards them. You ever think about how many products we used to play with that have been recalled for being hazardous to children? Me neither. Do you remember Moon Sand? This was the only TV advertised toy that my parents bought me and my brother. And at a time where you needed to call to make an order and deliveries to your front door were rare, this was fucking hype. Until we opened the package. The sand barely clung together and the kitchen looked like we accidentally sneezed on a pound of purple coat. Commercials from Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon are definitely nostalgic for me. Pillow Pets, Zoo Pals, that one ad that demonstrated exactly how carpal tunnel syndrome surgery will go, are all fond memories of my childhood. I will never be able to squeeze all the toothpaste out of the tube, and you'll never be able to achieve the tricks they showed you with Fushigi. We may have all been fooled as kids into participating in schemes that may or may not have raised money for our schools, but, well, actually I can't think of an upside. You're probably either this guy or this guy now, and you can't go unscam your child self. And I can't go back and find the bitch that gave 10-year-old me a fake $100 bill and punch her in the fucking throat. So why don't we all just have a good time watching another one of my videos?